Hi guys, welcome back. It's Pearly22 and today I have another video for you. I have recorded this video a few times and I was attacked by my cat whilst doing this video, so it did not come out the best and better than I wanted it to. So I'm redoing it again today for you guys because also I wanted to know if you guys had been through the same situation as me or not. Now, this happened to me a few times. I would let it pass if it was just the once, but this is like the second time it's happened to me. Once in like the past, and then once again in the future. For just a few weeks ago, really, is when it happened. Anyway, when I was younger, I used to have two jobs. I used to work in pubs, so I used to have two jobs because I was only part time. I did the morning shift up where I live now, and then I had another job in a pub near where I used to live. So when sorry about that. So when I was working up here, I did morning shift and I finished at about 2 o'clock. So at 2 o'clock I went home. I got there at about 2:30, maybe 2:45. And I walked into this other pub where I was working, and my mum was sat there with this guy that she had been friends with for years. Like, she told me she'd been friends with this guy for years and years. I knew she was meeting him today. So when I walked in, she introduced me to him. We had a chat. And I didn't know who this guy was. I had no idea who he was. I just knew he was my mum's friend. And he turned round to me and he said, "You don't know me, do you?" And I went, "No, really sorry." I looked him straight in the eye and said, "I'm sorry, I have no idea who you are." And he went, "Okay, fair enough." He went, "I am Diego's father." Now, the names have been changed in this video for safety reasons and also for other reasons such as personal reasons, etc. So he goes, "I am Diego's father." Now I sit there and start going, my hair used to be a lot longer, so I was sitting there going, oh no. This guy picked on me to the point of where I would go home crying every single day. As a child, I would not even go outside if I knew he was there. I hated this guy. Hated with a passion this guy as a kid. I didn't want to be anywhere near him. And this guy knocked me out twice in primary school. He knocked me out twice within a week. Within 1 week, this guy knocked me out twice. So, anyway, this guy knocked me out twice. He knocked me out once in registration. He pulled my chair from underneath me and knocked me out, and like banged my head on the table like behind me. So it kind of knocked me out for a good 10-20 minutes. And then a few days later, on the way to the hall, because we had assembly in the morning, he tripped me up on the way to the assembly hall, and I hit my head on the door frame and knocked me out again. And this, like I say, was in the space of a week. Anyway, he turns around and says to me, "I am so sorry for my son's actions and the way he treated you in school. It was inappropriate. It was not fair. It was, it was not right." Basically, is what he was trying to say to me. It wasn't right the way he treated you, and he should have treated you better. So, I'm going to get him to apologise to you. So I'm sat there going, oh no, don't get him to apologise to me, it's fine. I'm sat there like, no, it's alright, it was years ago, it don't matter. It doesn't even, it doesn't matter. It happened years ago. I've got on with my life. He's got on with his life. He probably doesn't even remember who I am. So, it's okay. You don't need to get him to apologise. He's like, no, I will get him to apologise to you. He's coming here tonight. I was like, tonight on my shift tonight? Really? Why on my shift? Does he have to come in? We were having a busy night. It was like a bar, like a band night. This band came in and they were doing all this music and basically they were just trying to get more punters in and more people in to enjoy their evening. So I start my shift. I'm shitting myself all night. I don't want to see this guy. I haven't seen this guy in like 10 years. I don't want to see this dude. I don't want to know who he is. I don't want to know what he looks like. I don't want to know how many kids he has. I don't want to know nothing about him. If he had any kids. I don't want to know. So I was sat there just getting on with my shift. I thought, come on, Laura, man up. Forget about it. It's fine. So I forgot about it. And then a few hours later, into service, I'm serving people on bar, getting on with it. And then I see him, his head hover around the bar. This guy has the purest ginger hair you'll have ever seen in your life. And I could see him hovering around the bar, and I'm like, oh no. And he snuck through the crowd as into where I was stood. At this time, I had like green hair, so it was hard for you not to spot me either. So I had like greeny blue hair, and he walked up to me at the bar and he goes, "You don't know who I am, do you?" I was like, "Yes, I remember you. I remember you very, very well." Like that. And he goes, "I just want to say I'm really sorry for what I did. I was a dick. I was a horrible child. I was awful to everybody, including my family, my parents, everybody. I was a horrible child and I apologise for what I did." He said, "Can you forgive me?" And he looked at me with a serious look on his face. I was like, you know what, dude, this was years ago. This was like 10 years ago. I forgot all about it up until now. I don't care anymore. That was in the past. It's fine. If you've apologised to me, I forgive you. We're friends. It's fine. Let's forget about it. So this guy goes, "Oh, thanks," buys him a drink, and like obviously gets him his drink and stuff like that, and then the night goes on. And he just pop up to the bar every now and then when it gets quiet to speak to me, and we were having a good chat. And then at the end of the shift, he bought me a drink, just like a can of Coke, because I wasn't drinking at the time. And we got into a conversation. We got pretty good friends, you know. We were pretty all right after that. And that was the one incident where my family got involved, and it's ended up coming back onto me. Like, a conversation came back around to me saying, "Oh yeah, he treated my daughter like this, he did that." And it's like, made no sense as to why it came back onto me. I don't know why. But anyway, the second incident is probably the funniest one. My sister texted me the other day. She was going out for a drink. She was going out with her friends, you know, having a drink, as people do, as people have lives and they're allowed to go out for a drink. She went out to this pub and she started speaking to this guy. She got into like a group conversation with all these other people around the bar or wherever she was sat. And she says to me, I was having a good conversation with this guy for about 3 hours. And I'm like, "Oh, right, cool, fair enough." And he turns round after 3 hours and goes, "How, you're Laura's sister, aren't you?" And then she turns around and goes, "Who the fuck are you?" I'm like, "How do you know me and who are you?" It was the instincts of us to just turn around and go, "Who the fuck are you? If you know my name, who are you?" And he turns around and he turns around and he says his name. Now this guy, he picked on me profusely. I didn't go to the same high school as Diego, but I went to the same high school as this guy, and he tortured me. He tortured me and my friends for years. And I swear to God, he followed me just to torture me. He was one of the guys that I could never get rid of. I could never shoo him away. He is the reason I have like a patch on my head, like a bald spot on my head. He is the reason I have this bald spot. So I cannot forgive as much as I forgave Diego. But anyway, I'll carry on. So she goes, "So who are you?" And he turns around and says his name. This guy, I knew this guy, right? Just from seeing him for a split second down the street, I would know who he is. My sister sat there for 3 hours with this dude and has no idea who he is. Doesn't ask his name, has no idea of his history, nothing. How can you not? This is not like a dig at my sister at all. This is a thing where he is the most noticeable guy, the most recognisable guy ever. Like I said, I can't put a name to a face. But Toffee, I could have gone to school with half of the people. They could come up to me and go, "Hi, Laura," and I'd be like, "Who are you?" I wouldn't be able to put their name to their face. But this guy is recognisable. He is the most recognisable guy you will ever meet in your entire life. If you met him once, you would never forget him. This is why I was confused at this point as to why she said, "I didn't know it was him." "I didn't know it was him," she says. I'm like, "Oh, okay, right, okay, and why are you telling me this?" And she goes, he asked me how you were. He said, how is Laura? And she goes, she's fine. Why? He's like, I just want, if you could, I wanted to apologise. I wanted to apologise for the way I treated her as a kid. He said I was a dick. I shouldn't have done it. I had my reasons. I shouldn't have, I shouldn't have took it out on people. I shouldn't have took it out on her. And I wish that, obviously, it was different. I'm like, what? What is this? This is what my sister's telling me over the phone. She's telling me this through text. And he says to her, if I saw her in the street and I said hi to her, he said I wouldn't want to be nasty to her. He said I'd say hi and be nice. And if she was a dick with me, I'd totally get it. This conversation again, she didn't know this guy for toffee. For 3 hours, she had no idea who this guy was. No idea what his name was, where he was from, any history about him at all. And then as soon as he says who he is, she turns around and goes, oh, right, okay. And then the conversation comes back onto me. Again, I appreciate the apologies, guys, and I forgive you. But I don't understand how my family can get involved. How my family have done this twice. They've done this twice. And like I say, I appreciate the apologies. I appreciate everything that they did for me. I mean, my sister didn't even do anything. She was just talking to this guy for 3 hours and I had no fucking clue who he was. But then the conversation reverted back onto me, and I don't understand why or how it happened, but it did. So if this has happened to you guys, I want to know. I want to understand understand your past. I mean, I have had a few jobs. I have had quite a few jobs in my time. And the first one, the first 2 part-time jobs that I ever had, part-time, my mum got involved, and then this guy comes out of the blue for 3 hours and starts talking to my sister, and she has no idea who he is. It speaks to me as karma, maybe karma. Say karma comes back around. Karma comes to those who are willing to wait and stuff like that. Karma works in weird ways. But the fact that it came back onto moi twice, and I'm just stood there why is this happening to me? Why? But yeah, guys, I would like to know if this has happened to you before. I mean, like I said, this is unreal for me. This is ridiculously unreal for me. But I just wanted to make sure it wasn't just me. Or if it is just me, or I'm insanely lucky that I got 2 of the bullies out of my entire school life to turn around and apologise to me through a family member. It confuses me. But anyway, guys, that's it for this story. Please like and then please subscribe, because it really does help my channel grow. And I would like to hear back from you guys, to hear your stories or hear your comments down below. And I'll see you in the next video, guys. But thanks for watching. Bye.